Dear students, hope you are fine, enjoying the good health. So far we have learned, we have discussed the concept of average cost and marginal cost in one of my previous lectures, and I hope we have viewed those lectures and have got these concepts. And in this lecture we will show the relationship between average cost and marginal cost. Briefly, I will repeat the meaning of average cost and marginal cost in production. Average cost, which is cost per unit of output, it is obtained with the help of this formula, that is value of total cost divided by different units of commodity produced at different levels of output. And marginal cost, which is addition to total cost when one more unit of output is produced, or we can say it is additional cost of producing additional unit of output, and it is obtained with the help of this formula. उसके लिए जो formula वो ये है total cost of n unit of output minus total cost of n minus 1 unit of output produced. Now we will take the values of total cost and different levels of output, and from these values, that is from total cost and different levels of output, हम calculate कर सकते हैं average cost and marginal cost. Now first we will show it in the form of table, and then we will draw a graph of that data which will give us average cost curve and marginal cost curve. In this table we have different columns showing level of output, different levels of output, and total cost, average cost and marginal cost at different levels of output. Suppose the output produced is commodity X, it may be any commodity, and output is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 units. Total cost, which is equal to, which is sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost, suppose that is given as, we will take the different values, keeping in mind that this total cost, it initially increase at decreasing rate, then after reaching a particular level of output it starts increasing at increasing rate. Suppose these values are 12, 22, 30, 42, 60 and 80. Since different units of commodity X is given and total cost is also given, we can calculate from these values average cost and marginal cost. But before that I will explain this point, as I have already told you that why it is happening. So when there is no production, why there is some cost, and this cost, it is fixed cost. In the footnote I will write it as this 12 rupees, it is fixed cost, total fixed cost, that is cost of machinery, cost of capital, cost of building. Since these costs do not change with the change in level of output, that's why it is known as fixed cost. जैसे कि आपको मालूम है कि प्रोड्यूसर को प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट करने से पहले उसके पास बिल्डिंग होनी चाहिए, कमर्शियल बिल्डिंग होनी चाहिए, शॉप होना चाहिए, उस पर खर्चा करना होगा, और उसके बाद उसको चाहिए मशीनरी कैपिटल, उस पर भी खर्चा करना होगा, और जो वो कॉस्ट है वो है फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट. अभी उसने प्रोड्यूस कुछ नहीं किया है लेकिन कॉस्ट है, दैट इज फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट. सपोज दैट इज 12 रुपीज इन आवर एग्जाम्पल. उसके बाद जब प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट होगा, लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट इंक्रीज होगा, अब उसको ऐड करना है वेरिएबल फैक्टर सच एज लेबर, सच एज रॉ मटेरियल, उस पर भी उसको खर्च करना होगा, कॉस्ट होगा उसका। अब वो ऐड होगा इस फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट को, 12 रुपीज को। कितना ऐड होगा, दैट विल डिपेंड अपॉन द लेवल ऑफ प्रोडक्शन। The total cost, it will increase with the increase in total variable cost. Since this fixed cost, it will remain same 12 for all units. Now if you are asked to calculate total variable cost when total cost is given and total fixed cost is also given, total variable cost, it will be equal to total cost minus total fixed cost, because this total cost, it is equal to, first I will write this equation, total cost, it is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. Therefore total variable cost can be calculated as total cost minus total fixed cost. Since total fixed cost that is given equal to 12 rupees, suppose for the first unit we are asked to calculate total variable cost, उसके लिए हमें total variable cost calculate करना है for the first unit, that's 1 unit of x, at 1 unit of x at this level of output, जो total variable cost होगा वो होगा टोटल कॉस्ट जो हमारे पास है यहाँ पे वो है 22 रुपीज एट दिस पर्टिकुलर लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट। टोटल कॉस्ट इज 22 रुपीज और जो टोटल फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट है उसका जो वैल्यू है वो है 12 रुपीज, जो सेम रहेगा फॉर एवरी यूनिट। इट इज इक्वल टू 12, 22 minus 12, it will be equal to 10. Therefore total variable cost is 10 rupees and total cost is 22 and total fixed cost is 12. Substitute this value in this equation, you will get total cost equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. Total fixed cost we have calculated, which is given equal to 12 rupees, and total variable cost we have calculated from this equation, it is equal to 10 and it will be equal to 22. Total cost is 22. And for the other values you can use this formula to calculate total variable cost from total cost when total fixed cost is given. Now we can calculate average cost, which is equal to total cost different levels of output when there is no production, and when level of output is 1 unit, total cost is 22, it will be 22 divided by 1, it will be equal to 22. When level of output is 2 units, total cost is 30, 30 divided by 2, that's total cost 30. Level of output, that is Q, units of output produced, quantity produced, that is 2 units, 30 divided by 2, it will be 50. And same formula will be applied to calculate average cost of these values. Then it will be 42 divided by 3, it will be equal to 14. 60 divided by 4, it will be equal to 15. 80 divided by 5, it will be equal to 16. And marginal cost, which is obtained with the help of this form, total cost of n unit minus total cost of n minus 1 unit when there is no production, it will remain same. When level of output is 1 unit, total cost is 22, that is total cost of n unit, current unit, minus total cost of n minus 1, that is 1 minus 1, that is 0, that is when there is 0 production, 0 level of production, total cost in the form of fixed cost is equal to 12, 22 minus 12, it will be equal to 10. Similarly, total cost of n unit, now the current unit is 2 units, that is 30 rupees, it is total cost. And total cost of n minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, that is from the first unit, the total cost is 22, 30 minus 22, it will be equal to 8. And the same procedure will be followed from other values. It will be now 42 minus 30, it will be equal to 12. 60 minus 42, it will be equal to 18. And 80 minus 60, it will be equal to 20. That is when total cost of n unit, that is from when level of output is 5 units, total cost is, that's current unit, it is 80 rupees, and total cost of n minus 1, that is 5 minus 1, that is when level of output is 4 units, the total cost is 60. 80 minus 60, it is equal to 20 rupees. Now you will find in the table, when you look at the table, you will see that both marginal cost as well as average cost, initially they are decreasing. With the increase in level of output, it decreases from 22 to 15 to 14, it decreases from 10 to 8 rupees. And beyond a certain level of output, after reaching a particular level of output, both average cost, it starts rising. It rises from 14 to 15 to 16. Marginal cost also increases from 8 to 12, 12 to 18, 18 to 20 rupees. But the relationship is that in the initial stage, the average cost, the value of average cost is higher than the value of marginal cost. The value of average cost is 22, 15, 14. It is 10, 8. And after certain level of output, after reaching a particular level of output, that is beyond this level of output, when both are rising, marginal average cost is rising from 14 to 15 to 16, it is increasing from 8, 12 to 18, 18 to 20. But values of now, before this the values of average cost is higher than the value of marginal cost. Now the value of marginal cost is higher than the value of average cost. Marginal cost is 18, 20. It is 15, 16 rupees only. Now we can show this with the help of graph, in the help of average cost curve and marginal cost curve, to show this relationship. Now I have written the values of average cost and marginal cost from the given table which we have studied, so that we can draw average cost curve and marginal cost curve parallel to this table, so that it will be more clear to you. Now, as you know that on horizontal axis, or we can say on x-axis, we take quantities of commodity produced, or we can say units of output. यहाँ पे हम लेंगे units of commodity, that is commodity X, और जो units है वो है 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 5 units. And on vertical axis, या हम कह सकते हैं on y axis, हम लेंगे values of average cost and marginal cost, क्योंकि हमें derive करना है average cost curve and marginal cost curve. The lowest value is 10 and the highest value is 22 in the given data. 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. First we will draw average cost curve based on the values of average cost. When 1 unit of output is produced, average cost is 22. It will lie about this 20. When level of output is this one, 1 unit. And when level of output increases to 2 units, average cost decreases to 15 rupees. This is the 15 rupees, and this shows level of output equal to 2 units. Similarly, average cost is 14 rupees when level of output is 3 units. 14 means below this 15, here it will lie. And when level of output is 4 units, now average cost starts rising from 40 rupees to 15 rupees. 15 rupees average cost, and level of output is 4 units. Then reaches to 16 rupees when level of output is 5 units. This is the 5 unit, and level of output is 5 units, and average cost is 16 rupees. Now joining these pointers, Suppose point A, B, C, D and point E. We will get a curve which is known as average cost curve. Average cost curve, which shows different values of average cost and different levels of output. Now in this graph, in this curve, you will find that initially this average cost curve, it is decreasing and reaches to a particular level of output, that is up to this 3 units. After that it starts reaching, that is beyond point C, it starts increasing with the increasing level of output from 15 to 16, 15 to 16 rupees. Now based on the values of marginal cost, we will obtain marginal cost curve. Now when level of output is 1 unit, the value of marginal cost, जो marginal cost का जो value है वो है 10 rupees. यहाँ पे this is marginal cost equal to 10 rupees and level of output equal to 1 unit. Similarly, when level of output is 2 units, marginal cost decrease हुआ 10 rupees से 8 rupees. Here it will lie. Level of output is 2 units and marginal cost is 8, this point. And when level of output increases to 3 units, marginal cost now starts rising. It is equal to 12. Here it will lie. And when level of output further increases, यहाँ पे जो प्रोडक्शन इंक्रीज हुआ है 3 से 4 यूनिट्स, जो मार्जिनल कॉस्ट एडिशनल कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोड्यूस एडिशनल यूनिट ये इंक्रीज हुआ है फ्रॉम 12 rupees से 18 rupees. It will lie here, 18 here, when level of output is 4 units. Now after that, when level of output reaches to 5th unit, the marginal cost of producing this 5th unit is equal to 20 rupees. 20 will be here at this point, and level of output is 5 units. Joining these points, we will get a curve known as marginal cost curve. We will join these points. These points we will join. We will get a curve known as marginal cost curve. And these points we will denote by T, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Now you can compare these pointers to know the relationship between average cost and marginal cost. That is for your practice. I hope you will do it at your home. The important point I will tell you is that when we study the relationship between average cost and marginal cost, that marginal cost curve, it cuts the average cost curve at the minimum point. At minimum point, average cost curve, marginal cost curve cuts average cost curve at minimum point. At minimum point. This is shown in this graph. This is the minimum point of average cost, that is equal to 14. This point C, shows average cost equal to 14